What's it doing? How's it going, guys? It's your homeboy, Funky Luffy here, and he is here to do a read through. Now, a previous chapter of Steven Universe, well, a previous part of a chapter, didn't turn out very well, apparently. I had to watch my own video, and it turns out some of it was cut off short because of due to some technical difficulties. So now I'll be doing a read through. Hopefully, throughout the entire thing, I do a little better, and it doesn't like glitch out on me. Anyway, without further ado, let's get this read on. Excuse me, guys. Anyway, Steven Universe is dreaming at the moment. He is lying down on a grass of green at night, seeing the stars sparkle brightly as the cold wind gently blows through his hair. He slowly gets up and sighs happily. Looking around, he noticed Garnet Amethyst Pearl is in the distance, talking with his father, Gregory Universe. Laying around as usual, Lapis, Peridot, and Connie, who is smiling and laughing away. The most important people in his life are happy, which makes Steven happy as he lays down and keeps looking at the starry sky. Suddenly he notices bright flashes of white and red. White and red. Huh. I didn't quite pay attention to it very well, but now when I'm doing a another read through of it, huh? Anyway, slowly standing up, staring, Steven squints his eyes to try and see if he can make anything out. Only able to make out there is one flash of white and three flashes of red exploding in space without any sound. Steven tries calling out to the others, but he couldn't speak. Now, running towards them at full speed, the half-human knows they're getting further away with each step he takes, until they completely gone. Dreams are messed up, dude, guys. Anyway, now noticing he is in complete darkness, looking around to see nobody in here. Feeling terrified and confused, Steven touches his gem, wondering if there will be combat. Suddenly, the flashes of white and red exploded all around him, moving away from them the best Steven can. But no good. The exact same one with flash and three red flashes exploded loudly. Wait, hold on. Three flashes, four, three. Oh, okay. I was just checking because one of them I thought there was said four. Oh. Red flash exploding loudly around him. For some reason, Steven strongly feels that they're looking at him as they explode, hearing faint whispers that are hard to make out, broken and mixed pitches. Wish. Steven Universe starts to wonder at the explosion, hearing more words. Wish. The only thing this half human can do is think, wishes? What is going on? I'm getting scared now. Nah, thou art not worthy. A very old voice cracks out, creating a massive flash of white that encased Steven. Ah! What's going on? Wait, my eyes are closed, but I see something. A small piece of rock with grass on top? In in the middle of space, nothing else around it, and a well? This dream has me several questions. I'm glad I did a reread of it. Huh. I don't know how I'll feel about this now. By the way, the girls are out. Both of them are trying to get along. However, one's a little too picky about the other. However, Rainbow and Amethyst are actually pretty okay. It's Pearl and Twilight I'm afraid of. One of them's a little overprotective over the other. Um, However, most of the girls are kind of a little jelly about the gems that are here. Don't ask. It's a girl's complication thing. Just don't ask. But I think the girls that I know are kind of a little jealous that they're here. New girls come out of nowhere where they're getting used to the guy that's right here.
Ring any bells, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. So basically, they're trying to figure out a way to get home along with the pony, yada yada yada, with magic. However, I seriously question about the gems and their so-called magic. I mean, think about it. On the home world, you see all this weird, modern, like futuristic stone-like gem technology, along with like ones with like Peridot and her, oh, excuse me, lemon enhancers. And don't even get started on Peridot's little orb ship thing. So I really wouldn't doubt it's actually called magic, just like more like high advanced sci-fi technology, really. My previous video that I made of this chapter, of this part of the chapter, I did try to have a good complaint, but about the fusion thing. However, I cannot explain that. I mean, sure, gems are like basically just projections of what they want to look of oneself, and basically they kind of all look the same, really, except different barcodes or creation colony planets, blah 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 blah. Bleh, technical boring stuff. But basically, I really can't explain fusion that well, so basically anyone just calls it magic. Also, the weapons as well, which is actually projections as well. Very painful projections. I sure know. Pearl likes to use me as a pincushion, apparently. Oh, and she keeps blaming me that it's my fault. Ow! 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 There's another spearhead. Why am I not surprised? Okay, ever since I started doing this, guys, you know that little magic tidbit things and stuff here and there. Um, yeah. Turns out my skin's getting kind of hard as well. You can thank Chrysalis for that tidbit. She sort of accidentally bit me. Don't ask what's in the fangs. She got out most of it. However, I'm feeling kind of hard, crusty, and scaly. Yeah, don't ask, guys. Just don't ask how that happened. Okay, I'll just give you a tip. Let's just say she had the munchies. Really bad munchies. Real bad. And I'm just going to leave it at that. But due because of that, some of of her little munchie incident bite caused, started to turn my skin into armor for a reason. And it's just like crazy though. Oh, ooh, ooh, there goes another piece. Ugh. Yeah, so basically I've been like, you could say, molting. Anyway, but due to because of the little magic I know, I like to cover it up and looks like plain old skin again. Yeah. Anyway, by the way, I was wondering if you guys know any artists who know how to do my challenge on my previous video that I've done. If you do, I would be very much grateful if you send it to them. Also, it is part of the contest that I have also not received any art from anyone lately. Due because they're still probably working on it, or they just didn't do it. But like I said before, if you guys do something and I like what you do, and I've added like some new things to it, really, like thinking of a bat pony sort of country thing going on. Sure. But guys, wouldn't it be cool if they actually did a bat pony thing in an episode? Not like Flutterbat or anything. I mean like an actual separate species of bat ponies in the show. That'd be dope. Anyway, And whoever can impress me the most, I will read any fic they want. Only on few conditions, cannot be gory. Okay, that's a lie. I've been reading a little gory something lately. I was thinking on reading it next after I finish this Steven Universe and also Slave in Love thing. It's on fanfic.net. I started reading a little bit and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Anyway, I'm just going to get back to the read through. Oh, and by the way, you can post your stuff on my Twitter. My Twitter is FunkyLuffy441. So check me up on Twitter, and yeah, that's basically it. Send your link and your artwork down into there or in the comment section down below, and a link to it. That's basically it. Anyway. Suddenly the old strained voice speaks so loudly he almost went deaf. Okay. Suddenly the old strained voice speaks so loud he almost went deaf. How far? Oops. Okay, fix that. Okay, let me see. Okay. Suddenly the old strained voice speaks so loud he almost went deaf. How far will they go? Stephen's vision pondered closer and closer towards the well. Give me a sec, guys. Like a wolf eating food. Oh wait, oop, one G skipped a few. Stephen's visions pondered closely and closed towards the well. Hold on, am I even reading the right part? Okay, I am. Oh yeah, I did skip that. Oops. Apparently in my previous chapter I read early morning. My bad. Give me a sec, guys. I got something in my throat. Give me a sec. Sorry, guys. Oh, driving me nuts. Okay, anyway. Steven Universe is wondering at the okay, hold on. Low standing, Stephen Lincoln, okay, here we are. Stephen Visions ponders closer to and closer to the well that tries to see the inside of it, but like a jolt of electricity going through Stephen, he gasps loudly and shouts up from his bed, gasping loudly and sweating like mad. Looking around is still his bedroom. Lion noticed Stephen, but thought nothing of it, and went back to sleep. Slowly and nervously removing the divot off himself, Stephen's bare feet touched the cold wooden floor that sent chills down the spine. Well, that kind of dream would. Brrr, still sending me chills down my spine. That would have made the girls mad somehow. I got a sense for this, guys. Yeah, I call my angry mare senses. However, I need to evolve into angry gem senses. I got nothing how to do. I have no idea how to do that. I figure out how. Luckily, Pluto's been teaching me how to read their language. The worst part is, I can't understand squat of it! Yeah, Pearl's gonna be a stubborn as a mule with this. Okay, that was new. Did I evolve? Nah, it's too fast. Whatever. Anyway. Steven's vision, floor chills down his spine. I need a drink. Like a wolf eating food, Steven gulped down almost 4 full cups of cold water. Easy, dude, easy. Don't want to get stomach cramps in the middle of the night. It makes a satisfying sigh, feeling a lot cooler and calmer than before. Taking another glass of water and sipping very soft so often. Steven looks outside the window, seeing the beach is raining like cats and dogs out there. Oh boy, what a time to start raining, huh? I concur. But yet, every time it rains, I like pass out like instantly. I don't know why. It's just when it rains and I go to bed at night, it's like soothing to the sound, and I'm like out of like a light, guys. I'm out of it. Woo! So peaceful and relaxing for a weird reason. Same thing with snow, but yeah, you don't hear it. Also hail, but that's only on occasions, like when it actually does hail. Anyway, like a wolf eating food. Okay, Steven, seeing that the time is currently 2:32 a.m., Steven realizes he has only been asleep since 11 p.m. If Pearl ever finds out about this, she would most like to upset and made how like to most likely be upset and mad. However, he currently doesn't care if he does get scolded at the moment she sees him at night. I would normally say that that was a creepy and spooky nightmare, but it didn't feel like that, and I've been in some weird stuff before. Let's make a note of weird stuff throughout his entire career as a freaking crystal gem! Let's see. Giant birding thing when they were getting the Jade Beetles. Fusion, Mom and Alien, Mom's then went to Homeworld, and then stopped a giant eyeball thing, found like a weird armory of his mom's in a weird cave, got a sword, pink lion with a weird mane thing, weird mane portal thing. What else? What else? Oh, and Lapis Lazuli and what was the other gem that she fused with? Give me a sec, guys. I'm trying to think real fast. It's on the tip of my tongue, guys. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I know her name. It's just on the. It's not Bismuth. That's a different one. And then there. Oh, give me a second, guys. I know it. I know it. It's on the tip of my tongue. I swear. It's not Topaz. It's let's see. Who did Lapis fuse with again? I swear it's on the tip of my tongue. It's somewhere there. It's somewhere. Jasper, that's it. Jasper, that was it. God, that was so stressful, guys. Oh, sorry, it's been a while since I've seen it, and I'm previously watching the new one that just came out Thursday. Oh wait, that reminds me. The next episode's coming out on Thursday. It is Thursday, and that's tomorrow. I can't wait for that one. I'm talking about the new episodes, Steven Universe Diamond Days series. Anyway, let's get back to the retro. But I can name a few other weird things, like the zoo, and seeing Lapis Lazuli in prison with Jasper in the bottom of the ocean, somewhere where Stephen Melons, living Stephen Watermelons. So, yeah. I can kind of figure out how that stuff works. Rah. Anyway, so I want to say weird stuff for him. If it involves with outer space aliens trying to take over the Earth, monstrous gems that got mutated, and ancient gem tech and temples. I say that's kind of the normal for Steven. Yeah, pretty much the normal for Steven, really. I don't see why they think it's weird stuff. Shouldn't he be used to this by now? I mean, come on, he's half alien for crying out loud. Then again, they can make even weirder stuff. Ugh. Steven in the pink diamond dress. Ugh. Oh! Ah, God, no, 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 no! Pretend you didn't hear that. Pretend you didn't hear that. Pretend you didn't hear that. I say nothing. I say nothing. I say nothing. I say nothing. No. Pretend you didn't hear that part. Stupid Mike. I should have muted it. Okay, just pretend you didn't hear that, guys. Anyway, back to the story. Steven grabs on one of his jackets and wearing slippers, still holding the glass of water. He opens the door and hears the full night of the rain pouring down. Steven closes the door and notices the yellow sunbrella he called it is still on the table on his left. Casually walking over to a seat under the sunbrella, Steven is thinking that plastic chair is really relatively dry, seeing that waves crashing into the shore while the rain caught roughly pours on anything it touches. Taking a sip of water, Steven feels relaxed hearing all this. Thankfully, it's not too cold for this time of night and weather. What was that voice? How far would I go? From what thought? From what, though? Was that combat? I don't understand. Maybe it was a stupid nightmare? Mm. You're seriously getting it out of a stupid nightmare. Oh, I just named another weird thing. A giant thing called a cluster inside the Earth's core crust. Rah. So yeah, basically I think that's the usual for Steven for gem tech and gem science and stuff. Anyway, Steven finishes off his glass of water and sighs heavily. They were fighting for Dodo. I don't understand. Maybe I'm not stupid nightmare. Steven finishes off his glass of water and sighs heavily. They were fighting for a wish? Heh. If I could make a wish, I would bring my mother back, so everyone can live happily ever after. I don't know how to comment on that, guys. I mean, let's think about it. Steven wishes his mom come back, which is basically her gem inside his belly button. What would happen to Steven if that would happen? Let's think logical about this, guys. Would he die or revert back to Rose? I'm confused. Anyway. A loud thunder echoes throughout the sky, making Steven jump. Whoa! That was really loud. I better get back inside. No depth, Sherlock! Steven grabs his glass and dashes back inside the house, closing the door behind him, slowly taking off the jacket. He hangs it up to dry and takes off his slippers. Steven yawns loudly. I should sleep. Just hope I don't have any nightmares. I don't need to bring this up for the others. Oh boy, I forgot about the morning conversation. Ugh. Steven slowly goes up the stairs and goes back to his bed, soon getting under the divots. I think it's just the sheets to fall asleep instantly. I'm debating, guys. Should I read more or should I wait till next time? Cause the early morning chapter's kind of long. So I'm debating. Um, yeah, I don't think I'll just do it in parts for now, cause I was planning on going to eat lunch a little bit later, but I can like read some of the fic I was reading earlier, the fic that I told you about on fanfic.net. I can read that to you guys, like a little bit of it. It is called Tales of the Lycan Scale. What in the world is a Lycan Scale? Let's see. It's an MLP fic, gory profanity. Does anyone know what profanity means? I'm like confused on that. Meh. Adventure, Anthro, Human, Ultra Universe, OC, Main 6. Basically your normal MLP fic that you read on femfiction.net. I'll also leave a link down below for it as well. And it's created by Matt Chili. Published December 19th, 2017. Oh, that's a lot of views for this one. Basically, I've already read some of it, so I already know what's going on. I haven't finished the first chapter yet, but I'll just read like a bit of it. If you want to hear more of it, then I'll do that as my next read through after I finish Love and Slavery. Or if I ever finish this first chapter. I'm kind of out of schedule ahead. I think overhead sometimes, so pardon me. Anyway, I don't know if it's complete or not. Anyway. Chapter 1, the Lionel Scales appears. Ugh, my head. What hit me? I thought as I opened my eyes. Looking around, I saw nothing but trees with sunlight shining through the leaves and a small river flowing through the clearing. Now found myself in a forest. Did someone spike the punch at the party last night and drag my drunk body here as a joke?
That would be a true joke.
Wait, there wasn't any party last night. Now he realizes that. Then again, he didn't know, but okay, I'm losing at this argument right now. As I brought a hand up to try and rub some of the weirdness out of my eyes, I froze when I saw a claw. Quickly moving over to the river, I was horrified by what I saw. Looking back at me is a dark brown furred werewolf that looked more built for agility than strength. I have two short black horns and bright silver draconic eyes. I saw something glint through my new fur, and there I thought that today couldn't get any weirder because I found that my fur was somehow growing through purple scales. Can you imagine that, guys? If you got any artwork that can do that, put a link to me to see what this is all about. After a few moments, I said what any reasonable person from purple scales. After a few moments, I said what any reasonable person would say in this position. What the fucking hell? Pardon me, guys. It really does say that, okay? I'm not swearing at it. It really does say that. So, yeah. Pardon me. If you guys have something against it, of swear words or something like that, I'll try to assess it in with my "What the fudgy monkey bubble bots" or something like that. If you guys have something against that, put a comment down below of it. But if you still want to read more, then you better click that like button and comment down below. Alright, I'm just going to end it right. Da, 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 By the way, guys, Happy New Year. Well, which was yesterday. Hope you guys had an awesome New Year, by the way. Mostly I mostly just worked. I'm tired as hell now. I didn't even get up with my alarm this morning. Yeah, so I kind of slept in and missed my school, my classes today. Yeah, let's just say my parents are not too happy about that. Well, my mother at least. And also because I kind of forgot we had school. I had classes today. So anyway, fucky, yay! Hey! Watch the spear! Watch the spear! Ah, I'm still picking out the last one you threw at me. Oh, I'm surprised a human can even survive my spear. Hey, easy, pointy nose. Before you poke an eye out with something like that. Ugh, what is it this time, Pearl? It's the purple thing. Purple thing? I should be talking to you, Stonehead. How are you? Oh boy. Guys, well, at least I don't have annoying horns sticking out of my head. Really? Then what do you call that in front of your face? Oh! Oh, guys, it's getting dicey in here. Ooh, a little too dicey. Hey, put the spear down. Put the spear down. Is my nose. Really? I'm mistaking it for something else then. Ooh! I shouldn't be taking sides, but oh damn! God, you vicious! Yeah, Pearl's a little scarier right now. At least Garnet's. All right, you two, stop it on now, or we have. I agree. At least Applejack and Garnet agree. Ooh. Yeah, guys, chill out. Yeah, what's the big problem with it anyway? Thank you, you four. At least some of them agree with the conditions around here. I agree with them just fine. It's that one that I have a deal with. Ugh, what are you guys arguing about now? We're arguing. We're not technically arguing. Having more of a debate, really. So you're arguing. We are not! At least somehow they agree on some things. We do not! See what I mean? Why does it that this one can roam around freely and why we have to stay here in this house? Because they know the specific law and rule that I placed down ever since they came here. And also since after all that transformation. Then they gotten used to it. And another thing, what is that disgusting thing hanging on the ceiling? What disgusting? Chrysalis, we talked about this. Come on. Well, it's not my fault that this is the only quiet peace and quiet place I can get. Let me guess, they haven't started arguing for the entire time they left. They've been debating over a dumb book. A book? A book, really? Sure, I can argue with the good parts of books once in a while, but you don't have to get the fight about it. Oh, that's the best part. Once they went outside, they started to have a battle. What did I tell you about
Focus, magic stuff!
Well, it's not my fault that she has to be nosy all the time. What's that supposed to mean? Have you seen yourself in the mirror? Ooh. At least I don't have wings that makes like I'm able to get plucked and turn into a pillow. Ooh. That one wasn't a very good argument. Well, at least I don't have an oversized arm over my head. Well, what do you call that thing on your forehead then? Huh? An accessory? How dare you? How dare I? How dare you? Oh, that's it. Girls, hey. No. Bring it on, Purple. Say what you say, pointy nose. Oh, no. Yay! Be right back, guys. I gotta say something here. Okay, basically, the girls are pretty angry with each other right now. So, it's an all-out battlefield right now. Hey, I thought I told you to take it outside. We are outside. Basically, they're gonna blow half of my house up. Yeah. So, hey, stop that! So, without further ado, click the subscription button down below, also that notification bell to let you know what else I'll be reading. And also, I'll be making a playlist of this. And thank you so much for listening. It's your homeboy, Funky Luffy, signing out. Thank you so much, and be well to each other.